Sociology is the study of people, societies around the world, and how they interact with each other, be it historically or in the present. Though sociology has had plenty of tools in the past, one of the most important developments in recent years has been social media. Now, what is social media? So, what is social media to you?
Social media to me, it's a way for people to connect online and share their experiences, share their photos and their whatever things that interest them. And I think it's kind of unique in that it brings people together over long distances, regardless of living situation or circumstance, and it allows you to, I think, stay in touch with a lot of people that you normally would lose touch with.
So, do you use social media?
I do.
Do you use it often?
I don't have Facebook. I have Instagram and Snapchat, and I think that's enough for me.
Those are good platforms. Do you feel that social media has changed the world?
Of course it has. Like, an earthquake before it happens on Facebook and social media than rather knowing it on, seeing it on Snapchat and, CNN and,
So you feel like it has a more positive effect?
Of course it has.
Do you see any downsides with the use of social media?
Kids shouldn't be using social media whatsoever. I feel like if you're over 18, then you should start using it. Because they're getting into so much trouble and in so many problems and harassing, abuse. So there should be age limit for social media.
Do you feel like it helps shape world events in some way? Like, helps mobilize people against governments and...
Yeah, it's a place where you can start talking, start acting, start having your word. Instead of like going to all these embassies or places and protesting, you can start protesting online. Why not?
And do you feel like social media has a benefit when you're, let's say, looking for a job and your employers are looking at profile or...
Of course, your friends can write on Instagram, oh, if anybody needs a job, holla at me, call me, instead of going on Craigslist and, jobs.com or whatever the website
Use social media.
Yes, I do.
Do you use it often?
Yeah, daily.
Do you feel like social media has had a profound effect on today's society?
Yeah, I'd say so. We get our news oftentimes from social media before the mainstream media. You can kind of keep track of what people who you haven't seen in like 10 years have been doing, fun stuff like that. So yeah.
Do you feel like social media has had an effect in shaping world events, like revolutions or...
Well, certainly what happened in the Middle East shows that it did, especially with Egypt and Libya and various other countries. So yeah, I think it's certainly got a lot of power there.
And do you feel like future employers looking at profiles for work, like do you feel social media has a major role in that?
Yeah, I think you always want to be careful what you put up, because you never know who knows who and who sees what, and so yeah, you always want to be very careful about what you're putting on online.
Perfect. As you can see from the prior interviews, social media has had a profound effect on society. From a functionalist perspective, it is an undeniably powerful tool that can be used by people day to day when, in numbers, it gives people power. Some of the positives is it helps the populations mobilize against oppressive governments and assists in disaster relief, but there's downsides.
Some of the negatives of social media are the recruitments of international gangs as ISIS and other groups that recruit people through social media such as Twitter and Facebook.
So, in addition to the terror antics of ISIS, we also have Mexican cartels, which are not only spreading terror through social media by posting pictures of their victims on their social profiles, but they're using it as a tool to communicate between each other and organize criminal activities above the border. So, good or bad, social media has always had profound effects since its inception in the early 2000s, and it's here to stay.